What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Most of us are fans of Club Shay Shay, especially after that Cat Williams interview where he pretty much shook up the entire country with one of the best podcast interviews of all time. But also we know that, him and Ocho Cinco, formerly known as Chad Johnson, they have another channel. It's called Nightcap, right? Now, the reason why I like Nightcap is because these guys speak more freely, right? And I think that they've shown, and other guys, Gil Zarina, these other NBA players, they're talking about regular stuff that we normally wouldn't know about, and we're getting to see what their life is like, okay? Now, I want you to hear what initially got Shannon Sharpe in so much trouble when he said this.
Yes, sir.
I have a stretched out like a quarter to three. You know what I mean, Ocho? Don't play with me. Ocho, you better stop playing with me, Ocho. Huh? Man, please.
Meg, I know you're going to see this, Meg. I know you're going to see this.
3 ways. Do it to it 3 ways, Ocho. Deep, hard, and continuously. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got, boy, Ocho. You better stop playing.
Meg.
What?
Meg, I know you're going to see this.
Meg ain't going to see nothing.
Meg,
we're going to edit this out.
Ocho. Man, listen, Meg. Unc right here, man. I'll let him. I ain't got to say nothing. I ain't got to say.
All right. Now, I want you to see the apology that Mr. Shannon Sharpe gave towards Meg Thee Stallion, and we're going to come back.
Hey, before we go any further, I want to apologize to you personally. And I didn't, I always wanted to sit down and have a conversation with you. I didn't know if that was going to be possible, but I was always hoping that I got an opportunity to bump into you, because I made a comment, I think it was like September, October, and I told a joke, and I said it in jest, but I believe the joke would have been just as funny had I left you out of it. So for any unwanted attention, harm, shame, embarrassment that I caused you or your family, I want to say, as a man, as I sit here before you, I apologize.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Let me get on this. All right. Now, first of all, that was a very nice thing for him to do, to get out there and to say that. And I don't think that it was because Meg Thee Stallion necessarily had an issue or took any umbrage with it. It's just that the public felt bad about it, right? Because honestly, if she felt so offended, if she felt like, it was so bad, she wouldn't have came. And I saw a lot of dudes saying, well, hey, she's promoting sexuality. That's what vibe she gives. So if somebody says that, I get what the guys are saying, but that's just not gonna work, bro. We gotta understand, this is 2024, okay? Because a woman presents herself in a certain way, no one is going to believe that you should be able to comment on her sexuality, especially if it talks about having a sexual exchange with her. She would have to initiate that or something, okay? He apologized to her. She accepted the apology. But the whole idea is that she really must not have been so offended. Now, let me just tell guys this, because Shannon Sharpe is rich. He got money. He can get away with this. Normal guys like us, we can not. All right? Some rich dudes could get away with saying this. They can't. But a guy like this, if you so happen to say this to your person at work, your ass is fired, man. I'll listen to brother Ronan the Traveler. Okay? This is a brother that's from New Orleans, living out in Santo Domingo. Good brother. I love his content. And he talked about a particular time where there was a man, I believe the brother might have been in New Orleans, I'm not sure. And this particular man, all he did was, pretty much comment on the fact that, hey, I like your perfume. You smell really nice today. And the lady said, thank you, and went on about her way. She went to the powers that be, human resources, and she said, you know what? I feel uncomfortable with what the guy said. They called the guy into the office, and the man is saying, well, hey, I just, told the lady that, she smelled nice, and that was the only thing that I was trying to say. She smelled nice. That was it. I was complimenting her perfume. And obviously she wanted the perfume because she wanted to smell nice, and somebody, acknowledged it. He didn't say your ass was this, and he didn't say your boobies was that. He didn't say that. He said your perfume was nice. That's all the man said. They fired the brother. Okay? They fired the brother. And the world is getting like that, man. I'm even hearing in certain cases, some women are complaining by the way a man look at them in the workplace. If you even look at somebody wrong and they feel like, well, I don't like the way he looked at me. Well, what kind of look was it? I just don't like the way he looked at me. You can be in trouble. Please do your best to remain professional. Let me tell you another story, right? I was working for a pretty big company. There was a boss by the name of Nelson. I'll use Nelson as his name. Nelson had the proclivity of, he wasn't really a hard worker. His teams performed, at the bottom. He wasn't a good supervisor or anything. And he played around a whole lot. He's one of those guys, he played around a whole lot, right? And he used to be known to sometimes, smoke weed with the employees, sleep with some of the girls. And there was a really big lady that was working there, and he used to try to clap her cheeks. And most of you brothers, that if you may have seen this lady, and if you would have believed that somebody was saying that somebody is harassing her, you'd be like, somebody harassing her? Nah, that ain't the case. No, but it was the case, right? This dude was trying to do something with her. She went and told HR. They fired his ass, right? 3 or 4 months later, this same woman tried to holler at me like, look, I'm trying to see what's up with you. I'm trying to, see if, we can do some things. Then she was trying to tell my other partner she was trying to get him in the car and do something to him. Now, at the same moment, she complaining about sexual harassment. She harassing somebody else. So I'm just telling you, man, stay away from them conversations. Don't even compliment women on what they look like. Hey, you're nice looking, you smell nice. Hey, just keep it pushing. Hey, how are you doing? Good to see you. Whatever. Hello. Keep it going your way, bro. However you feel about them, don't tell them. If they want to come and tell you, cool. But as soon as they don't like you, because you don't know, sexual harassment really works when somebody really just ain't attracted to you. And they're gonna go tell, you're gonna lose your job, and it's gonna be all that. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with the episode of The Celebrity Drunk. Which is far, you just heard the bell. We're out.